Welcome to the Forbidden Desires podcast. This is season 2, series called Say Sex. This series has been launched in efforts to normalize the word sex to create a more open dialogue. We're creating a platform and an environment for people to be more comfortable saying the word sex and discussing sex in general. Today's guest, her name is Miss Natchez. She is a toy consultant here to give you the lowdown on her sexuality, as well as some of the different things that she might have noticed in human sexuality over several years. Please help me welcome Miss Natchez.
How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you so much for coming today.
Yes. I'm glad to be joining you.
Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So we not ready. Get this audio working. That's weird. Okay. So Natasha, so how are you known? What's your name? It's Miss Natchez. How do you say that?
It's Miss Natchez, just like the riverboat.
Miss Natchez. Okay, and where did that come from?
Well, during Katrina, we all was displaced. So I ended up in Texas after running from Rita.
Okay.
And the only thing that people can associate with New Orleans, the riverboat Natchez. You've been on the river? Yeah, I've been on the riverboat Natchez. So
Natchez.
they would do that. Yes.
Okay. So basically it's from where it's because of where you're from.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. And so you're from New Orleans.
I am from New Orleans.
Did I say it right? New Orleans.
Naturally New Orleans.
Okay. So do we call you Natchez?
Yes.
Okay.
Natchez is my persona. Okay.
Oh, she has a persona.
Yes. And it
you
is
tell.
Yes, it is trademark. So, you have people you go out and you talk to. A lot of people, especially what I do, you just don't want to use your
real. Yeah, you don't want to use your real name. Right.
Right.
All right. So, and we'll get into what you do later, but go ahead.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Make sure it didn't knock out the sound because, oh my God.
No.
Okay. So now where were we?
I said, okay, so I said, we'll get into your expertise later, but you said that Miss Natchez is your persona. Do tell.
Yes.
Okay.
With what I do, okay, you get around a lot of people. Sometimes you get the crazies that come out. But you get around a lot of people. Yes. And with what I do, I like to connect with people in any way that I can. And through my persona, I can. I'm really a shy girl, I like to be behind the scenes instead of in front the camera.
So you're shy. So let's go ahead because a lot of people are probably wondering what you do. What do you do? What's your expertise?
Well, I have adult novelty business. Ooh. And with that being said, I do private parties. I do pop-ups. I'm even on the internet going on the internet doing little pop-up games there. But I like to go into businesses and pop up on their customers and pop up on other pop-up shops when I'm not set up,
Okay.
And what everything is about.
Okay, so you're popping up and you're selling products?
I am selling all my novelties.
Okay.
Case in point. Is it okay if
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Okay. All right. So you're so basically are you a sex toy specialist? Would you say that?
I'm a sex toy consultant.
Okay.
So what I do is people who may have questions or they may not know exactly what they want, I try to be up on what my toys do.
Okay.
My question to them is, they ask me, what do you have? My question is, what do you want it to do?
Okay. So so you have somebody who's a complete It may be super green or a vanilla, as they may call it, right?
Yes.
In the area of toys, they come to you and they're like, I want to feel, I don't know, I want to have an orgasm, a woman. She's like, I want to have a clitoral orgasm. And then you
I would say, okay, well, I have whatever toy that I have on hand, more or less if they want quick stimulation, I may offer a toy that has suction.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
Maybe a something if that's too advanced for them, you know, like, oh, I don't want all that. Oh, I just want something simple. Well, a simple silver bullet may do. You know, I have the 1-speed silver bullets. I have a 10-speed silver bullet, and I tell them, I say, well, you know, you like your private time or whatever. I have the silver bullet you can charge in your car. You know, you have kids. You want to get away from the stress, go to your car, roll the window up, lock the doors. If you don't already have it charged, and get busy.
Wow. That's amazing. Okay. So you just blew my mind, first of all. Didn't know that you had toys that you could charge up in the car. I'm just getting privy to the ones that you can use remotely. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yes. Oh, the remote toys. Let's not talk about the remote toys. Because I'm still laughing, okay? I done had my experiences with the remote. Yes, it's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so as a sex toy consultant, I think it's important that our audience knows how you identify, like your sexual orientation, gender. Like for me, I identify as a, well, I'm not trying to be complex, I say bisexual, but I'm truly a pansexual female. So how do you identify?
I identify as a heterosexual.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I identify as.
Okay. So as a heterosexual female,
right,
who sells sex toys, and you do get the crazies here and there, right? How has human sexuality changed for you over the years? Like how long have you been selling toys and being a consultant?
For the last 6 years.
Okay, so I'm sure something made you want to get into it. And so from your perspective, how has human sexuality changed over the years, in your opinion?
Okay, in my opinion, the whole connection has changed. Okay. Originally, I got into it because I was in a relationship, in a marriage that lost its luster.
That what?
Lost all fire. It lost all fire, all its luster, and I ended up in a slump. Okay. But with that being said, in the back of my mind, I was trying to find a way to get us back on track.
Right.
And I just couldn't seem to do it without thinking about putting something extra in it, like fun, toys, that kind of thing. I thought about that way back then, and that was like 10 years ago, you know. But
did you take that step, and did it help?
Well, it did. When I took the step, it was a bit too late.
Okay.
It was a bit too late. We ended up splitting, but I still had in the back of my mind to start a business. Doing this because of the slump that I was in. And I said, okay, well, let me do something I know can help others from getting into the place where I was.
Right.
You know,
so it hit home personally for you, and it started you to go.
Right.
Okay, so since you have started, what transitions have you seen in human sexuality? Are people more open, less open? Like, what have you seen?
Oh my God. It's like males are still not open to it. You know, you have some
older women are not open to it.
No. Older women, you have a lot of older women that are open to it.
Okay. So
but the males, on the other hand.
Oh, males. No, you know what I heard you say? You know what I thought I heard you say? I thought I heard you say MILFs.
know I sound funny. It's the males. Oh my God.
Myths. So like, oh,
Okay.
dang, the older women, really?
No, oh no, my God. They be at my table. The first thing I tell when I see people passing, I have very few females. They may pass my table and don't come to see what's over there or what I have on sale or what it's about or what do I have to say. Right. So the ones that do, they kind of shy away, you know, and I give them a card anyway because I feel like because they're in public, they don't want to actually come to the table and see anything.
So they're more worried
just
about the people around them, seeing them, looking at the toys, and worried about how they, you know.
Right.
So that's interesting. So I think that, you know, our efforts here would improve a situation like that, normalizing the word sex and getting people more comfortable with talking about sex, or even, you know, just socializing and speaking to people that they know or don't know about sex. I feel like that woman that you're talking about, the ladies that come to your table, it would be less intimidating and more inviting in a more sex conscious environment. So that's the first that we push.
Right. Okay. So with that being said, I was concerned about customers wanting to come to the table, but too shy or maybe too embarrassed to.
Right.
I came up with a way to shop without even coming to my table to, you know, to really look at the stuff. So I gave them an option. I put everything on the table. They don't want to stop. Okay. So even if they take a glance at the table, I give them a booklet. They can keep on around where they're going. And by the time they come back, if they put in a order as they're walking, I will bag it up, and all they have to do is come back and get the bag. Nobody knows what's in it, you know.
Okay.
So I try to make it simple as possible.
That's really cool, because I know, like, we're transitioning, we're trying to move our society forward in this area, to where people don't have to feel like that. But for now, I think that the service or the way that you handle that is it's a genius way to allow people to get what they want without having to feel shameful or embarrassed about it. So I think that's great.
Right. I'm loving it. But I do see the change from way back where I come from, where guys used to take you out on dates.
Right.
There is no more taking out on dates no more. You know, they want to hook up and Netflix and chill and stuff, you know, and I'm not.
I don't do that. So you won't have to. Okay, so
I get guys who come to the table and they're picking out specific stuff for their Netflix and chill date.
So they're picking out sex toys for Netflix and chill dates. Y'all heard that? You heard what people be doing? Yeah. So Netflix and chill is officially let's knock some boots. That's really what it is.
Yes.
Okay, so my last question to you is, what is one message or one thing that you would like to get across to the audience? Like, what do you want to impart upon them?
I really want to tell all of my males and females that sex is not a dirty word.
Thank you.
It is not a dirty word. Everybody want to make it dirty. They want to make it a shameful thing, but it's not. It's a part of life, you know. And in order to be in a relationship, in order to keep that fire burning, you can't keep doing the same old thing over and over again. You have to keep it interesting. And a lot of them just don't recognize that yet until it's too late.
Right. Yeah. Yep. I completely agree. And even then they don't recognize it, or they do recognize it, but they're too afraid to say anything or to reach out and get any help. So that's what we're here for, right?
Right.
Okay. So here's the part of the interview where you get to ask me one question. What you got?
Let's see. So, I want to think of a good one.
Oh God!
I'm not gonna make it hard. I mean, it's just
Sip my tea on
simple. Okay, so what would you tell a married couple that find themselves slump and the guy? I want to say this because I had this experience the other night.
Okay.
Now I'm supposed to be doing setups for this couple, okay?
Okay.
But the male is so close-minded until, I mean, it's annoying, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I try to like incorporate and tell him the things that I do, and tell me he just shut it down. I don't want to
Okay.
talk about it. You talk to her about it. You don't talk to me about none of that. I don't want to hear nothing.
Okay, well, I would
So
tell you to tell them they need to go get some counseling because for real, I'm serious.
that's what I said.
If he's that shut down, there's something that he was taught, something that he learned, something that happened that is blocking him off from being able to try something new in that area. So he's got some mental blocks, some mental issues that he needs to go deal with if he does indeed want to move forward in that area. And the hardest part about that is, though, he would have to want to. And if he doesn't want to, there's really nothing you can do for him. Can't save everybody, Miss Natchez.
Yes, that's such a shame because she is so open-minded and so sweet, and to have somebody so close. And this is how I seen myself in the marriage that I was in.
You know what? The one thing that will change his mind is that I'll say could, because sometimes it don't. But if she was to just go and fulfill herself elsewhere, and because sometimes it takes that, but it just depends on if you're willing to gamble your relationship like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That
would be such a shame to have to step out.
Yeah. It's a lot of people would say, well, why would you suggest that? I'm not suggesting that. I'm saying the obvious. The obvious is that most people only try after disaster. So if she were to go out and pleasure herself, even if she, I don't know, from what you're saying to me, it sounds like even if she went to go and try and like do a little masturbation with some toys, he might have a problem. Okay, so that's still her, stepping out and pleasuring herself without, where he is, he may not be in agreement with that. So yeah, sometimes it just takes her taking care of herself and moving forward for him to catch up and be like, okay, either I can move with you, or this is something I'm just not willing to do,
Right.
Yeah, just depends on how serious they are. Yeah, a lot of variables.
I seen that and it just brought back memories, and I'm like, I don't know.
So you were going to tell us about some of your products and your services and stuff like that. Okay, so go ahead. Tell us what type of projects you might be working on currently that you want people to know about.
Well, for my local people, anybody that follow you that's local,
okay.
I'm going to be out, which I have been out already, at the YP developmental flea market.
Okay.
And that is in the city, on Claiborne at the corner of Ursuline. If anybody down here knows about Claiborne and where we be at with the Indians and under the bridge, they know where that area is. Okay. So, with that being said, I'll have my stuff set up out there. I am doing other pop-ups. Like I said, the place I'm supposed to set up at is downtown, and I will be set up there at ladies' nights.
Okay. Now, for people that want your stuff online, how can they get to your stuff virtually?
Okay, if you want to order from me online, the website is pleasurequest.llc.com. Okay, and you can go on there. So by tomorrow, I will have a 10% discount code online for my shoppers. So if you want to go there, you can go there.
Can you hand me that code to put in the description part of this video for people to go get any toys that they might want from you?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
I will do that. What else? Also on Tuesday, I'm planning on being set up at karaoke night, also in the city.
Okay.
At, who based on the app. Okay,
Okay.
that's for people who are only in the city. Now,
Okay.
again, I have membership. Right now it's 3 tiers of membership. I'm breaking it down to 1 tier. The 1 tier membership is going to be $39 per month. That
Okay.
you're going to get a free toy every month.
Okay.
Okay, free toy every month, and I'm setting it up to where you get 10% discount from me wherever I'm set up at. Any event that I'm hosting or associated with, I will give 10% off if I have tickets. So
Okay.
yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay. And how can the audience find you on the net? Where can you, like, Instagram?
You can find me on Instagram at Miss Natchez. You can
Okay.
also find me on Facebook. You can find me on Facebook at PQ's Imagination. That's my business page.
Okay.
Okay. You can follow me there. My community is growing and it's awesome. I'm finally picking up on top fans because people is
Okay.
interacting.
What's
Thank
top
you.
fans? What's that?
Top fans is Facebook picks the people who are interacting more.
Okay.
They pick a few people as top fans, and I try to explain it to them because I had
Oh,
questions
okay.
about top fans. Oh, you pick this person as top fan. No, it's not me. It's
Okay.
Facebook that's doing it. If you interact, they're going to pick the top fan out
Right.
of all the people who's interacting.
Okay.
Whoop,
Okay.
whoop.
Thank you so much, Miss Natchez. I really appreciate you coming on. We had a little struggle at the beginning of the interview trying to get this audio together, but you stayed. Thank you. Okay, now before you go, we have to get you to say it. Tell the audience it's okay to say sex.
Hey, let me tell y'all, it's okay to say sex. It's okay to scream it, shout it, do it. It's okay to say sex.
Would agree. Thank you so much.
Yes.
We enjoyed having you. And guys, if you want to check out any of her things, I'll make sure I'll put the discount code that she provides me in the description box of this video. That if you've seen this on YouTube, it'll be in the description box. Look elsewhere if this video is on any other platform. But again, thank you so much, and we'll get up with you later, Miss Natchez.
All right. Now don't forget the discount code will be in the description box by tomorrow. I'm working on it as we speak.
Okay.
Boop, boop.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Now that interview got a little spicy. Thanks, Miss Natchez, so much for coming by and talking to us. Please, guys, make sure you go over to the Instagram page at forbidden_desires_podcast to check out all of the latest episodes, anything you might have missed. Stay tuned for more of these powerful episodes. #SaySex.